Hi everybody, welcome in. Welcome back to more Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I hope everybody's having such a good day. We're on part 9, I think. Yeah, I just recorded 8, so this is part 9. Part 9, Lorelei and Laser Eyes. We just made some gigantic progress, and we have even more progress to make because I can finally get up to the damn loft. That's probably going to be so annoying. I don't care. I'm having a good day. I'm being a little annoying. And I'm allowed to do that. I hope everybody else is having a good day. No, I thought I had more, but I'm just excited to get into it. I really want to see what's in this loft. I really want to see, like, what's up there. We have the last bug report that we can get to. If we go up there, I think we can get into room 1963, technically. Which will be interesting, because we're not going into it through the usual way. We're not unlocking his door or anything. So we'll see what happens. But, anyway, so. If we look at our map, I haven't figured out the doors with the suits yet. I haven't figured out that lock. I don't have the key to 1973. Everywhere else on second floor I've been to. Floor 1 is completely explored, which is crazy to think about. It is completely done. Floor 3, the only room I haven't been in, is 1963 and 1982. And I've unlocked all the shortcuts that I could. The only things left on this floor are this room that I don't have the key for, and this room that I don't have the key for. Now, the thing here is this shortcut. Is that going to be from here into here or from here into here? Because if I can get into the shortcut from this side and immediately get into room 1963, then I break the order a little bit, and that'll be fun. But we'll see. The only thing that I have for the cellar, which it says prison, which I'm interested to know what that is. But the only way that I can do that is to go from the balcony over here to this staircase down that leads down to that part of the cellar. So that part's also not going to happen right now. The loft is the last part, so I just need to go upstairs. There is a save computer up there. There's a room that we have a key for. There is a loft up there that has a locked door. I don't know what the lock is, though. And then here's the bug report in the 1963 loft. So let's see if we're gonna pay a surprise visit to Nero's room. Before I do that, though, I do have script page 7 and 8 to turn in. Ooh, excuse me. An apparition like that, I didn't read this part, appeared after an otherworldly account with the Maze Man, machine-typed. Despite its paper-like appearance, it weighs several kilograms. An apparition like the Maze Man with disconnected traits such as human body and object-based head often has an allegorical essence and tend to present a cerebral challenge. If defeated in such a challenge, beings like these tend to reward its defeater with something of great personal relevance. The reward might have similarly disconnected traits. In this case, the appearance of something light, such as a feather or a paper, but the physical characteristics of something much heavier. This is often allegorical, and it can be assumed that the object has information of considerable emotional value stored within it. Okay. Well, on our way up, let's go in here. I have 2 more pages for you. Yes? Did you find my script pages? Slide them in under the door. That is perfect. Is that all? Thank you, Signorina. So there's 1 script page that is left. 1 Single page. And this is where I need to go. It's wild to be up here. Okay. Let's go ahead and say... Oh. I just got an achievement, I think, for using all of the computers. Oh, diorama. Huh? Okay. Don't quite know what this means, but sure. We've got A1 diorama. Sorry, I'm also still battling off the ants in my house, unfortunately. Z4 is what I want to say. Oh. E2. And then there was one more. There was one more. M3. I keep referencing Smosh, but famously the time that Angela messed up. Oh, fuck, what's that game? Hughes and Q's. I would do the same shit. I'm not blaming her at all, but that's so funny. M3, what? There's a note next to the device. Case-sensitive code. Oh! It's for this. So it was... Oh, fuck. Lowercase. Uppercase E and M. And then Z was lower. Fuck. Okay, hold on. E2. M is uppercase. A is lowercase. Oh my god. Whoa. The perspective on that really got me. Okay. M is capital. E is lowercase. A is lowercase. Oh my god, I just did that again. There we go. Z is lowercase because it's smaller. So, okay. So A, E, caps, M, Z, print. There we go. I think I had uppercase E and A, or E and M. Okay. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes library prototype. I read through all of this. Walking backwards through the passage close to the woman immediately after interacting with her will result in a software crash. The shelf behind the magician does not have an assigned collision. This will result in the player character being able to reach an out-of-bounds space. Walking through passage 2, then door 4, then door 1, and finally passage 4 will make the software crash. Interacting with the man with the gun and leaving the software on the dialogue screen for about 30 seconds will result in unexpected dialogue strings. When returning from the dialogue string to the player character animation is broken, and trying to leave the room will result in a software crash. Okay. It's bolted from the other side. Yep. What's in here? There's a paper stuck in the typewriter. Years? Whoa. Sorry. I just started taking in all of the information without even reading it, and I was like, what? Years are numbers and numbers are money. Words generate money, so we must be able to apply logic to math to words. This new ideology has allowed me to solve this game completely. First magic word equation. First, we must assume that we are all fellow Americans. We all speak English. Hotel letztes Jahr equals hotel last year. The third eye fell from the sky. What? What? The third eye, I'm sorry, I'm trying to put it together. The third eye fell from the sky over 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago, the first magic word last year, the first magic minus the first magic word equals laser. Second magic word equation, Renzo plus LO equals Lorenzo. Hotel minus OL, the second magic word. If the second magic word transforms to 123, then use 213. The conclusion, we are not in a hotel. We are not in last year. We are in the last year. And this is only seen through laser eyes. Like the woman has? Okay. So the third eye fell from the sky over 1,000 years ago. 1,000 years ago equals the first magic word. Last year minus the first magic word. If we take last year and take out the word laser, TYA, it does have the picture of the... Oh, there's an American dollar behind the paper. Nice. It has a picture of the one... Okay, I got bug report 3. Note found in typewriter, yep. I still don't have any idea what that last section is. That must be like some kind of end game thing. Or there's a document type that I just haven't found yet. Okay. Well. Is that guns? Oh, yes. The Hotel Armory. Revolver door. It's locked. The emblem on it depicts 2 revolvers. Tampons? No. It would have been funny for a second for it to be like, tampons. It's locked. I think I have the 38 key. Yes, I do. Sure do. Whoa. Using modern techniques, the artist... Oh, this is 1938, mixed media. Using modern techniques, the artist plays with perception in 1938. Twisted perspectives appear correct, small appears big, yet always with an equal. We are, thus, to believe that truths come in pairs. Matching our own truth is another truth, hung on display for everyone to see. Huh? What? Okay. I don't know if I get this one. Untitled perspective painting. Can he get me in here? I was really hoping I wouldn't get the 9th page yet. Maybe when I give him the last page, though, he lets me in the room. I don't know. What? This one is... interesting, for sure. I'm not sure how these are meant to connect. Maybe I have to like... So that one, and then I pan the room and see what number fits in the same size square. So that one looks like it would be 2, right? Which room was this? This is 63. No, 38. Jesus. 63 is the one that we were... 1938. Okay, so this had 5 on one side and 5 on the other side. Okay, so then I think what I need to do... Make it that so that they're the same size, and then pan over. I think it's going to be this one. Might not be. It's not this guy either. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's like this. No. 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 I think that's it. So 1. Okay, scroll back out. 9. I think I'm right. Shockingly. Because I was like, this is some bullshit I'm making up. I'll get this wrong and then come back to this later, but wow. He was right the whole time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 3 is right above the 9, I think. Yeah. And then finally, where's 8? There you are. Oh my god. The perspective on this is crazy. Okay. It's neither of these guys. No, no, no. It's the very back one, so. Okay. Cool. I think I got it. Fucking Jesus, dude. Alright, let's do it. I wrote it down, so if we die here, I just need to open the room, look at the plaque, and then I'll be good. This is our last one. This is number 9. We have a few details that we cannot seem to get right. Please try to remember, Fraulein. Oh. Oh, is she trying to leave? Okay, so this is going to be one where I need to look around a lot, I think. So, by the door, there is a chair, there's a wine glass, a table. On the table, there's a chair. Next to it is a table. On the table, there's a wine glass, a fruit basket with 3 apples in it. There are 2 candles above it, both lit. Next to that is the woman trying to get out the door. She's gripping the handle with both hands. She's looking back at the man who's walking away. Next to the door, Jesus, that perspective was wild. Next to the door, there's another 2 candles. Then we get to the front desk. There is a book and a bell on the front desk. There are 2 suitcases on the side of the desk with a plant right above them. There is 1 coffee mug on the other side of the front desk where the worker would be, with a chair, another suitcase. There's a key on the floor. There's a clipboard at the front desk. Behind the front desk is the key cubbies. There are 4 keys in the cubbies and 2 letters on this thing. 1 is on top, 1 is inside. There are 3 lamps here. None of them are lit. Next to the front desk, there is a coat rack with a fedora, a red fedora. Fez. That's what those are called, I think. It's not a fedora. That's not even close. There's a red fez and a pair of scissors that are open on the coat rack. Next to the coat rack, there is another chair. The man is walking away. He's holding a revolver in his right hand, and he is wearing sunglasses. I think there is blood on his hands? Maybe? He's stepping forward with his left foot. The gun is smoking. Very well. How many apples were there in the bowl? 3. There were 3, sir. This matches our information, Fraulein. Interior hotel reception, lobby, night. The woman hyperventilates. The bullet has barely missed her head. She panics and makes her way out to the lobby. As she opens the door, the man is standing there. He's wearing sunglasses. He lowers his smoking revival. Signorina, thank God I can't see shit in these glasses. I thought you were somebody else. One of them. That could have ended horribly. The man laughs. Anyway, you will be glad to hear that I have deployed an entirely new philosophy for motion pictures. And yes, art in general. The woman, glancing at the revolver. Art must be set free from the tyranny of the beholder. We're releasing it back into space. We are putting on the greatest show that the world has ever seen, Senorita. Oh, who were you calling? Was it about the magician? Is he telling lies about me? No, I had to call my aunt. Was it the Americans? No, I have to work. Oh, I'm keeping you. Let's walk and talk. The woman walks fast, and the man strolls behind her. Everyone had a part to play in the revolution. Rudy lacks artistic talent, so he will be Minister of Defense. Do you agree, Signorina? Yes, Minister of Defense. Signorina, please be serious. Rudy is a Labrador. He does not have the stomach for warfare. The woman tries to find her way out of the hotel, but the man blocks her way by always running in front of her. Signorina, please be serious. We are under siege. The atomic bomb? Very beautiful, but instrumental. They used it politically. A cardinal sin. The woman hurries away. The man rushes after her, continuing the conversation. As you know, the maze is a weapon of mass destruction, an endless ride for fascists and critics. The bumper cars have been permanently closed because of a collision. Sabotage, Signorina, sabotage. The man suddenly grabs the woman's arm. Who was on the phone? Was it Sidney? Did he tell you lies about my magic show? No, Forgive me, Signorina. Here I talk and talk. What I wanted to tell you is that I'm waiting for you upstairs. I looked serious, so might want to go check. The woman studies his face in terror. She notices red stains on his cheeks. He hurries away. The woman stands and listens as he runs away. She sneaks back to the main entrance. She pushes the door. It's locked. You panic. Oh, fuck, it switched perspectives. Ah! You panic. You run through the corridors, pulling handles of every door. They're all locked. You turn at every corner, checking all the windows, locked as well. You run up and downstairs in panic. You find yourself in my room. I'm not there. I haven't been there this entire time. I'm in the real 1963. Okay. I don't like that. Lorelei, wake up. I don't like this. That's all 9 of the script pages. That's crazy. I mean, that guy shouldn't come back, which is good. Because he doesn't have any more script pages for us. There are no more script pages to give. Should I just go ahead and turn this in? Yes. Is this about the script pages? Slide them in, under the door. One more page. I cannot thank you enough, Signorina. Come in, Signorina. What the fuck? Is he dead? Script page 18? What? He's fucking dead? That would be a laser eye, right? The right eye? Oh my god. Okay. Give me the $1. Okay. 91! Interior, Oggenwaldberg Manor. No, wait, hold on. Maybe I should go in order. So I think if I go from the front of the room to the back of the room, that'll be, like, in order, I guess. Interior, theater, day. Smoke lies thick in the small, tawdry theater. On the hardwood stage, a magician performs. His coat is worn and mended, but once it was expensive. Lorenzo the Great. But alas, the young Mademoiselle Henrietta Dubois could not escape her sordid fate. He yanks the handle to his erythrotrope, and a silhouette of a man stabbing a woman appears on the wall. The crowd stares dumbly at the shadow, and they smile with yellow teeth made for biting. Lorenzo looks at the audience with disgust. He takes out another wheel labeled "The Third Eye" for Brotherhood use only. He hesitates, but he puts the wheel in the contraption. The next story is not meant for the likes of you. It's something I normally only show refined ladies and gentlemen, but I'll make an exception tonight. Those tired, ugly eyes of yours shall see something new. Lorenzo yanks the handle. Thousands of years ago, the third eye shone over the islands in the far east, but one night it fell from the sky. A comet passes on the wall. Strangely enough, it quiets down the crowd. They follow the comet while gaping and see it crashing to the ground. A human found it, and when she held it, she saw the magic of this world. She had a vision, so she painted a creature of red ochre on a cave wall. Cave paintings show up all over the wall. The crowd is a bit confused by the effect. I wanted so badly to comment on the fact that ochre is in my name, but I'm mostly blue and like pink aesthetic, not like red, but ochre is almost there. The crowd is a bit confused by the effect. At night, the crimson beast... Nope, that's Renzo, not Lorenzo. At night, the crimson beast awoke. It spread chaos and death and devoured the human and her people. A red monster appears. The crowd screams in terror as it attacks them, Some of them have had enough and flee the theater. Lorenzo slows down and the beast disappears. The story of the red creature became a legend, but the third eye lives on and appears in most unlikely of places to this day. That is all for tonight. You've been a wonderful audience. Go away. The crowd mutters and leaves. One man, better dressed and cleaner than the rest, remains in his seat. He studies Lorenzo's with cold eyes. Brother Tertius. When Lorenzo discovers his presence, his pupils dilate from fear. Interior Brotherhood Lodge Night. This is part 6. The room is dark. Besides the many lit brass candelabras, Lorenzo stands with his hat in hand. 50 men in robes watch him from a long table. At the end of the table, a stern old man ponderously strokes his sideburns. Brother Septimus. A young brother opens a mahogany case and takes out an ornate revolver and a minotaur mask. He looks over at Brother Septimus, who nods to him. The young brother puts on the mask and aims the gun at Lorenzo's head. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. Truth above all. Risk my life, brother. How many were our first ancient brothers? 7. Correct. The seated brothers raise their goblets and drink. What is the punishment for sharing our secrets with outsiders? Lorenzo holds the table and is about to faint. Death. Correct. Lorenzo closes his eyes, but death does not come. Under normal circumstances, you would be dead right now. By now. I am sorry, elder brother. I was not thinking. Weariness and perhaps a crisis of faith. Forgive me, brothers. Thankfully for you, these are not normal circumstances. The time is nigh, little brother, and like in the old, we shall send 7 brothers in search of what was lost. All brothers held up 7 fingers. 6 have already gone searching for omens. You will be the 7th, the disgraced one. Where will you send me, elder brother? Waldberg. There lives an artist in an old manor. The prophecy mentions her. Go and see, brother, if that which was lost is there. Lorenzo nods. The lady suffers from an eye condition that will ultimately render blindness. Sad fate for a painter. Take these vermilion tears. What do they do, elder brother? Nothing at all. But you will use them pretending to cure the lady. That is your guise while you search her house for the third eye. Part 12. Exterior Augenwaldberg Manor, dusk. Hooves clop echoes through the dilapidated courtyard. Algae-covered statues silently await the arrival. A pale, sickly horse comes into view, pulling a wagon painted red in a distant past. Lorenzo walks beside the horse and leads it by its reins. Lorenzo ties the horse to an old oak. Be brave, Morse. You have nothing to fear. Lorenzo carefully approaches the front gate. He bangs the knocker. Sorry, I thought I heard a noise out there, but it was nothing. Lorenzo scans the dirty windows for any signs of life. Finally, the door creaks open. And instantly, Lorenzo raises his top hat and takes a bow. A white rose appears in his hand from his hat. The miracle has arrived. An ashen woman in an expensive dress stares him through with milky eyes. Renate Schwarzwald. I do not believe in miracles. That is why you need one, Baronin. Lorenzo hands the white rose to Renata. It changes color to red. You may as well perform for the shadows. My sight is fading. Your eyes are fading because there has been nothing to see. Weary eyes need entertainment, and tired souls need miracles. Who are you? Lorenzo the Great, at your service, Baronin. A magus whose name is whispered from the shores of Zanzibar to the frosty peaks of Helsinki, known to beggars and kings alike. Well, you are not known to me. Good evening. Renata is about to shut the gate. Wait! Renata waits. My journey has been a long one. My horse is tired, and, to be honest, so am I. Renata looks at the very sickly-looking horse. I had 4 once during better times, but ironically, Morse is the only one who lives. Very well. Interior Oggenwaldberg Manor dining room day. An oversized dead goose lies on the oaken dining table. Lorenzo devours his portion in a loud manner. Renata tries to hide her disgust. Is this room satisfactory? Yes, I slept like a piglet. So it was not you I heard last night. Lorenzo drinks wine and coughs to buy some time. I was up briefly, yes. He takes out a small vial from his sleeve. My vermilion tears. They need moonlight not to lose their magic. I took the liberty to use one of the windows in your studio. Renata looks amused. I took another liberty and studied some of your work. The portraits are, of course, excellent, but I'm most intrigued by the drawing of signs? My Himmelskorper suite. What inspired them? Magician, might I ask you a strange question? Who am I to refuse an answer? Did you see a labyrinth while you were in the park? A labyrinth? A red labyrinth. The only labyrinth I saw was the portrait of the man with a labyrinth instead of a face. Renata stands up angrily. I've made no such portrait. Your lies have ceased to amuse me, and I know why you are here. And I know where to look for it, but I will hold you to your words. Lorenzo looks like he's about to assure Renata of his pure intentions. Cure my eyes. This is part 25, Oggenwaldberg Manor, Renata's bedroom, day. The curtains have been drawn. Renata lies on top of the bed, a trace of a smirk on her lips. Lorenzo looks gravely serious on the side of the bed. Are you ready for your miracle, Baronin? Yes. Lorenzo spills a single drop of vermilion tears into Renata's left eye. She blinks, and Lorenzo drops another tear into the right eye. It might be a few days before it takes effect. Renata's eyes start to boil, and she screams in unfiltered agony. Lorenzo backs away in horror. Lorenzo holds his hands over his ears to protect himself from her looping, deafening screams. Everything turns black. It's just eye drops, it's just eye drops, it's just eye drops. Then quiet. Lorenzo stirs to life on the floor. He sees Renata lying lifeless on the bed. Lorenzo checks her pulse in a hurry. She's still alive. Apparently, he has, at some point, put a bandage around her head. 2 red dots mark the eyes, giving Renata a disturbing experience. Baronin, can you hear me? I can hear you, magician. They tell me you are not invited. Invited where? To the cavern. I followed the echoes of my screams. They were waiting for me. Who was waiting for you? Our ancient sisters and brothers in the Far East. They're sharing the secret with me, but they won't share it with you. The cavemen think you are an obsequious ignoramus who balters through existence. Baronin, you must rest now. The labyrinth. They drew it on the wall. Go and see by the window. They say I should defenestrate you, but we have an agreement. Lorenzo slowly trudges against the window. Moonlight shines on his weather-bitten face. He looks out the window. A giant garden labyrinth has appeared in the park. Do you see it, magician? Yes. Do you see me in the labyrinth? Lorenzo squints. It's very dark. Yes, I see you. Do you see you? What do you mean? Can you see yourself in the labyrinth? Of course not. I'm here. Neither am I. I'm not there. Neither am I. Lorenzo turns around and bumps into Renata. The red dots on the bandage have grown substantially, looking like giant red bug eyes. She puts her hand on Lorenzo's face. The room turns red. Oh. Sorry. The room turns red. Interior garden labyrinth, night. Lorenzo gasps in disorientation. He's now somewhere in the labyrinth. Lorenzo quivers from fear. Renata smiles at him. Her bandage is gone, and a pair of lovely hazel eyes look at Lorenzo with affection. This is the place for my childhood. I am over there. Renata points behind Lorenzo. He turns his head to look. A girl wearing an owl mask watches him from behind. Owl girl. She runs and disappears behind a corner. Renata takes Lorenzo's hand. Come. Together they run in the labyrinth. Renata seems to know her way while Lorenzo is trying to make sense of the strange space. A red hue suddenly appears on their faces. It's the most beautiful thing they have ever seen. They smile with tears running down their cheeks. The light grows stronger and the cosmos plays music just for them. This is part 49. Okay, 49 is next. Interior, Augenwaldberg Manor, library, day. Renata's hand moves frantically across the canvas. Ooh, ow. I just itched my nose and... moved something. Okay. Lorenzo sits in an armchair by the window with his top hat on his knee, posing for a portrait. There is movement inside his top hat. I think it might have been a maze, not a labyrinth. Aren't they interchangeable? No, wait, hold on. Aren't they interchangeable? A labyrinth prolongs the path, while a maze is for getting lost, and we are lost. It's a big house. It can sometimes be disorienting. We have seen it. I think the price of admission might be an eye and a leg. Lorenzo leans forward, and his hat falls on the floor. A red owl flutters out of the hat in front of Lorenzo. He stares at it in surprise. That was a very clever trick. The owl perches on top of a bookshelf. And when the third eye blinked, the red beast laid an egg within. The third eye closed, and their bastard offspring was born thousands of years later. Renata studies her canvas and is a bit confused. A realistic portrait of a man in a dark suit, but where his head is supposed to be, there's a red glowing maze. Renata notices 2 tickets in his hand, and she takes them. She stares at them. Teatro Rosso. 57. Interior theater night. An excited, faceless valet points at a red curtain. Lorenzo and Renata look at each other and then step through it. Rows and rows of seats. It's much too large to be inside the manor. Lorenzo stares in disbelief at the giant theater. It seems empty, but the murmuring from the crowd is deafening. Gaslight illuminates the stage. Someone clears his throat behind them, and a featureless usher points them toward the first rows. Renata and Lorenzo silently descend the stairs toward their seats. A fanfare, the lights dim. A man dressed as Lorenzo and wearing a Lorenzo mask rides a prop horse onto the stage. What is this? Lorenzo knocks on a door mid-stage, and an actress wearing a mask resembling Renata opens the door. Applause. The light intensifies on stage and blinds Lorenzo and Renata. On the stage, a comet hanging from the wires passes. Renata and Lorenzo avert their eyes. Then the comet is gone. The stage is empty. A long, hesitant clap from somewhere further back. The actress playing Renata walks on stage. She holds her hands in front of her, blood flowing from her eyes. Please hold me. The actor playing Lorenzo steps on stage purposely. Purposefully. Lorenzo and Renata watch their theater alter egos on stage in grim silence. Their hands join. Lorenzo drags a stylized prop window onto the stage. Renata wanders, sobbing blood. Lorenzo tries to place the window in front of Renata, making her fall out. The crowd howls with laughter as Lorenzo gets more frustrated every time Renata misses the window. Please hold me, please hold me. Finally, Lorenzo has had enough. He grabs Renata and shoves her with full force through the glass window and from the stage. Renata lands with a thud and crack. Theater blood squirts onto Lorenzo's face. Lorenzo forms a fist and rises. Enough! Lorenzo watches him silently. The whole theater boo. Let's go. But Renata is gone from her seat. In fact, she's nowhere to be found. Lorenzo looks around in panic, but it's like she's vanished into thin air. The actress playing Renata comes back to life and is elevated by strings into the air. She bows and receives applause. The actress turns her head to Lorenzo and she takes off the Renata mask. Below it is a featureless face. To be gifted is to be infested. Ideas are tiny red eggs in your brain. To the microscope, they still look the same. The good and the bad. Oh, but look at the time. Lorenzo slowly walks off stage. his footsteps echoing through the empty theater. He moves toward Lorenzo. Lorenzo turns to run, but his doppelganger catches up with him. The doppelganger removes the mask, and behind it, Maze Man, his head buzzing in an electrical manner. She's waiting for you. Here is an idea. Follow my daughter. The Maze Man puts his hand over Lorenzo's eyes. 85. Interior. Augenwaldberg Manor, corridor, day. A disoriented Lorenzo finds himself in the hotel corridor. A phone rings somewhere. Further down the hall, he sees the owl girl. Where is she? The girl flaps her arms and hoots. Enough games! The owl girl disappears down a corner. Lorenzo stomps after. The owl girl waits for him at the end of the next corridor. Suddenly, a black Labrador runs up to him and barks. Lorenzo looks at the dog with surprise. His tag says Rudy. Rudy lies down and plays dead on the rug. As he does, Rudy changes from black to white. Finally, the dog cramps and contorts into a cat. A payphone rings on the wall. Lorenzo lifts the receiver. Why are you answering the phone? Lorenzo remains silent. There are no phones in 1847, you cretino. Lorenzo grunts. Hang up the phone and go chase the owl girl, just like the script says. Lorenzo hangs up. He sees the owl girl with a limp cat in her hand. Lorenzo runs after her, corridor after corridor. Lorenzo runs fast with determination, but the owl girl is always around yet another corner. He never catches up with her. Lorenzo turns a corner. There is no owl girl, but a mirror. Lorenzo sees himself briefly, and behind him stands a man in sunglasses and a dark suit. Lorenzo regards the man in the mirror, but the mirror changes, and Renata appears, levitating like a ghost. Stylish sunglasses obscure her eyes. I'm waiting for you upstairs. I looked serious, so you might want... Oh! I'm waiting for you upstairs. I looked serious, so you might want to go check. Renata vanishes from the mirror. Lorenzo is left with an image of himself, and he looks weary. He turns and goes. His footsteps empty through the echo through the empty hotel, crossed out, replaced with the word manor. 91. Interior, Augenwaldberg Manor, staircase, second floor corridor, night. Oh, sorry, my nose keeps itching. At the end of the dark hallway, Lorenzo sees a dark shape. Lorenzo very slowly approaches it. It's Renata, with her back turned against him. Lorenzo stops. A long silence. You keep sending the wrong goose to the butcher. Baronin? Baronin? I think the Baronin would perhaps hear talk about her ascension. She can say something to the effect of, I have good news for you. We are not artists. We are not even art. When it comes down to it, we are all just paint. Aren't you happy about this news, magician? Renata switches voice again. And he would say. Lorenzo keeps his silence in defiance. Why is this so hard for you? Why do you think of these things? This is unimportant. There are symbolic values and mirror images. Yes. Oh. Run it back. Why is this so hard for you? Why do you think of these things? This is unimportant. There are symbolic values and mirror images, yes, but none of this matters, signorina. Had you read my manifesto, you would have known it was never meant for viewing. Lorenzo looks confused for a moment. Please, Baronin, let's leave this place. Every maze has a solution. Renata sighs heavily. You really understand nothing at all, but if you understood, you never would have played your part. Time for entertainment. Here is her last performance. Renata turns slowly around. Her face is hidden by shadows. Lorenzo takes a step forward. Her eyes are empty craters. Red paint runs down her cheeks. Hold me. Please hold me. Lorenzo backs away. Please hold me. Please hold me. Lorenzo backs further. Renata's arms flailing, searching for him like tentacles, paint dripping everywhere she goes. Please hold me. Lorenzo's eyes widen with fear as she comes closer. Her touch disgusts him. Suddenly, Renata increases her pace and she touches his face. Please hold me. Lorenzo instinctively pushes Renata with full force. Smiling, she falls toward the large window. The Baronin crushes through it and down to the ground below. Lorenzo stares at the window in shock. He steps toward the window. Rain patters against his face. On the gravel below lies a mangled corpse. Oh. Okay. So it's like different pieces of the same, like, event that are all happening at the same time while we're in this hotel. Or the same play, I guess. I don't know if it's actually an event, but it's starting to seem like it was an actual thing that happened. What was puzzle number 1 in SC Bolt? I walk on floors of germanium. Before me were 3 crosses and 2 columns. A guard asked me for the code. I called Agatha's detective for a hint, but he had moved to another country. The guard told me that if I was wise, I should count my teeth. Oh, fuck. 16 teeth on the top. Is it 32? 32 teeth in the adult mouth? "32 teeth in the adult human mouth." Ayy. That one was really just me being like, Like, I put my tongue and used my tongue to count my teeth. That was very silly. Okay, so. We have Bug Report 3. And Gaming Room 3 is on this floor as well. It's over here. We also have what I think is the code to this room, which would allow us to get into the, like, prison area. Let's go do that, because I think I want to explore the hotel from bottom to top first. I just read a fuck ton of information, so I'm gonna go ahead and... I think we got like 8 additional % or something crazy like that. 8, 2.5. Really, what's the difference? Yeah, so I want to go, yeah, here, because I unlocked the shortcuts, thankfully. So I just need to go here. I still don't know what to do with the piano. There's got to be some kind of supplemental information there. So this one I think was... TYA or something? Oh. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. The ladder is not extended. Well, I extend it? Oh no, I have to get in there first? Oh. Huh. Okay. Well, the third eye, page 2, page 6. Okay. SPLT2. I think I've gotten all the films, games, and scripts now then. Oh, except for the 2 in that point, but should be good there. Door to 1938. The only door I haven't gotten the memory of... There's one that I couldn't read, right? There's one that I couldn't get to, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of visions that I need to get to. There's 2 notes missing, 2 films, games, and scripts. 8 papers and magazines, 5 documents. There's a book that's missing, and then all the stuff that I get from... Okay. So, I mean, there's still a decent point left, but we're getting close to the end. I can feel it. So this room... Yeah, it's the diamond door. Okay, so that one's blocked by the club, spade, diamond, and heart rooms, which I don't know how to get into. 1973 I can't get into yet. This shortcut is bolted from this side. This shortcut is bolted from this side. So those are good. Bug report might be next, honestly. 1982 I don't have the room to yet. The key to, I mean. And then I can't get in the revolver door. Yeah, I'm running out of... Huh. I mean, I'll go do the bug report. Other than that, I'm not really... Oh! Yeah, I can do the bug report. And I'll also do the... No, I can't get through yet. So I gotta go this way. Down here. Back this way. So... If I'm going to the gallery to do the new thing that we just got. It was this one, I think. Yeah. So that would be here. Got it. Her parents started worrying about the situation in the city, and in 1938, they decided she would go live with her aunt in the country. Aunt Steffi had suffered several nervous breakdowns, and her grip on reality was at times fleeting. She would, however, look back at the 4 years with happiness. My aunt taught me what she pieced together about art, but often forgot to feed me. She prepared me well for life as an artist. So the only one of these boxes I have left is 73. Yeah, 73 and 82 are the only boxes that I have left. So which of the patterns am I missing? Is there... I guess it could be unrelated to what I just found. Or it could be unrelated to the two things. The film is horseshit, yeah. Okay. So. Oh, I gotta call him about the skeleton actually. That's a good point. Those are all open. I still haven't done the astronomical clock or the journal either. There's got to be some document that's like behind a door that I'm just not getting access to yet or something. I just don't have like all the details there. Pronto? Buongiorno. Dimmi, what did you find? Inform about the skeleton. I was not in there. What a delicious mystery you are cooking for us, Signorina. I think we must try to think about this mystery in a less worldly way. That is how the snake caught the golden egg, after all. Now, if I am not in the space 1963, perhaps I am in the time 1963. You are getting closer to the truth, Signorina. Signorina, was that all? Okay. I mean... So sure, I called him about the skeleton, and he says maybe if you're not in the... He kind of already said that in the script pages that were on the floor. He's not in the... Or not the script pages that were on the floor. The last script page that we got. He's not in the space 1963. He's in the year 1963. Well, Turbogrammatics. I guess I'll go do the software errors, the bug report, number 3. It feels more like an extra thing than a thing that I need to do, but it would be fun to 100% this. I would actually love to get 100% of the truth. That was here, here, and here. Yep. And I already turned it on. So, the first bug report was find the woman and walk backwards into the corridor behind her, I think. I think that's what it was. I hope that's what it was. The woman should be... Oh, yeah, she's far back. Okay. So the woman should be all the way back here. I think it was this one. Yep. This one. So I think I have to talk to her. And then walk backwards. Yep. The software sent an invalid request to memory address F5C. The software has been stopped to prevent damage to the developmental hardware. Okay. So that's number 1. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know you were in here. I kind of thought you were sleeping in the other room. She's yelling at me, so I think she wants attention. Or do you just want out? Hold on, I'm going to let her out real quick. Okay. She is situated. She is playing in the other room. So what was bug report number 2? Or 3? I did the walking backwards. The shelf behind the magician does not have any assigned collision. This will result in the player character being able to reach an out-of-bounds space. Okay. The shelf behind the magician does not have any assigned collision. Walking through passage 2, then out door 0, then door 1, finally passage 4. Okay. I don't think any of those were numbered, though. Maybe once I get into the out-of-bounds space, they'll be numbered, but I don't think anything was numbered on the map. Yeah, I don't see... Excuse me. I don't see where this is numbered. Is it immediately left here? Maybe. No. For some reason, I keep thinking I need to leave the software. I don't know why. Oh! Hello. I didn't even see that. The magician should be... here, yeah. So there's no collision back here? Oh. Oh. So... 2... 0... 1... 4. The software sent an invalid request to memory address A93. The software has been stopped to prevent damage. Okay. And the last bug report is... that's the software, yeah. There's gonna be a code in this. There's gotta be. Excuse me. The last... Whew, this is what I get for recording right after streaming. I'm so tired. Interact with the man with the gun. Leave the software on the dialogue screen for about 30 seconds. Return from the dialogue screen. The player character animation is broken, and trying to leave the room will result in a software crash. Okay, so interact with the man with the gun. Open the dialogue screen and leave it there for 30 seconds. Unexpected dialogue strings will appear. When you return from the dialogue screen, the player character animation will be broken, and try to leave the room. Okay. So, God, switching between the tank controls and then doing the normal controls for the game is such a mind fuck. Okay, here we go. So the man with the gun was all the way up and to the left. Got it. That one's easy. All the way through to the back. And then to the left here. Nope. Okay, now I'm in the corner again. Hello. Okay, so interact with this guy. Leave the dialogue screen open for 30 seconds. So I'm going to watch it on OBS until it gets to about 25 seconds in. And then it should happen soon. Okay, that's 25. What? I'm so confused. Huh. Well. It said 30 seconds, right? This is the dialogue screen, right? Interacting with the gun and leaving the man with the gun and leaving the software on the dialogue screen. Oh, on the dialogue screen, on him saying the words. That was silly of me. Okay. So now it should work. Oh, there it is. We desired 3 seeds. We found the first seed. Then we transcended and imagined 10 gear. Software sent an invalid request to memory address 4AC. Okay. I got another achievement for that, too. Whew. All right. Well, there are... So now that we've done that, what's left to do? Help the old woman see? I mean, I could try to give her the, I could try to give her the eye, maybe? Is that something that I could do? Strangely made its own way out of an eye socket of a skeleton in room 1963. A stone-like object with an unnatural cerise glow. It feels magnetic, yet numb. It feels magnetic, yet numb and electrical. It gives off a constant low-frequency noise, which causes it to vibrate slightly. Judging from the stone's strange characteristics, it is likely created from spectral information, making it an illusion object. Objects like these exist between realities and are particularly interesting if they are objects related to human body parts. This can mean that they are directly related to the human soul or dreams. Eye-related illusion objects usually come in pairs, and if inserted into sockets in parallel dimensions or dreams, they can reveal new and significant knowledge to the owner. Okay. Huh. No. Okay. So... God, what should I do? I mean, I can... Let's go talk to the old woman, maybe? I don't fully know what's going on with that, but... I can try it. She's still saying the same thing. The piece at Electronic Art Symposium, Photo Collages Cafe, Aunt, Mother, Father, Sculpture Project, Telex Name, Delphine's Band. The piece at Electronic Art Symposium. There was one Lorelei piece that was about an Electronic Art Symposium. Maybe it was one of the diaries? Not the diaries, the information about Lorelei. Gilda Weiss gave birth to a girl child. She was 6. She was 6 when she went to live with Aunt Steffi. And then at 16, she painted a portrait of her father. 21, she dropped out of university. 25, she started doing her art. Photo dream collages. 60 was when she did the electronic KLB, maybe? No. Okay. Let's go back down. I'm not entirely sure what to do now, because in the maze, there's nothing in here? No. Okay. There's not really anything outside. The orangery is the only thing that I can think of, but I don't have the code for that. Unless she's telling us the code for that? Okay, let me... Electronic Art Symposium. Okay. Photo collages cafe. Okay. Aunt, mother, father. Sculpture project. Telex name. Delphines band? I don't know what that means. She's giving us 4 pieces of information. So Electronic Arts Symposium, cafe, photo exhibition, mother, her sister, and father. Pitoff's band, name and telex Eunice project. Okay. So if I go back to the books that talk about our life. "1932 in Frankfurt am Main." Excuse me. Gilda Weiss gave birth to a girl child. She was the first of 3 girls born in many years. From one of the few remaining photographs, we can see that she was a small child. Her mother looks proud with little Laura in her arms, while her father appears as a blur, leaving the frame hastily while the picture was being taken. 1938, her parents started worrying about the situation in the city in 1934 and decided that she would go live with her aunt in the country. So I think maybe Aunt, Mother, Father is 1938. Aunt Steffi had several nervous breakdowns. Okay. 48, her earliest known work. The technique in the drawing bears a strong resemblance to computer graphics of today. Using only thin ink lines to create connected triangles, an image of a face is created. Yeah. Polygonal art. But she was at heart an artisan. During the early 50s, she tirelessly worked with her art puzzle boxes while living on commission work, ranging from designs for large corporations to a new logo for her favorite cafe, Cabaret, which she frequented daily for many years. By the late 50s, focus shifted to her own independent work. She crammed a century of art into a decade, including traditional painting as well as short films and animation. If one should highlight her work in the late 50s, her 1957 exhibition, Magi, which included a series of photo dream collages. Now, she did frequent the cafe for many years, so maybe the photo collages is 1957. 1960 is when the Electronic Arts Symposium came up. This one is about... She told me she hated it. This one is about her meeting Nero. Guerrero. So I guess past 1962. Past 1962. Hmm. Past 1962, the important years are 73 and 82. So if I am right about these, but I don't want to brute force these because okay, so there is something that I have the capacity to answer right now. If I had to guess, it would be the Lunar Journal, but I tried the Lunar Journal. Excuse me. Lunar phases of 1847. The important dates I have are January 6, 8, 9, and 10 from the letters. Yeah, they're all January. They're all 1847. January 6th, 9th, 6th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. 8th, 9th, and 10th are... So 6 and 8 are going to be the same. Because they are the same, like, part of the lunar cycle. Yeah. And then 10. So 13. If we reverse engineer to get December 13th, it would be... How did December look? On a normal cycle, it's 5 days? Wait, what? That's different. That one has a longer... This one, the December 22nd, because it's 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's 7, not 5. And that's just the little mostly new moon. It's the phase right after new. So if we use this logic and go back, so it's 5 days for the waxing and waning phases, 1 day for the half, full, and new. So if we go back, does that change anything though? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I just, like... Okay, so if I'm at new, right, on January 1st, I'm at new. That means 31, 30, 29, 28, 27 are this one. And that matches with what we have. I'm pointing to these in real life so you can't see it, but that's fine. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. Cool. 26 is the half moon. 25th, 24, 23, 22, 21 is this one. 19 is full moon. Then I have 5 more days again. So 19 is 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. 14 is then the other half. And 13 is the same as the other two? What? I mean, okay, I'll try it. I'm desperate. Let's go check. Let's go figure this out. Okay, so it was here. And I go up the stairs that are in this room. So, if my new math is correct now, then I need to go in here. And I need to make you the other way. This, 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 and this. No? Huh. Okay. I can't put the maze slabs where I need them to. I don't have anything that can go into the... Oh my god, I forgot about the figurines. Well, we're doing that real quick. Cute! I want that in real life. Oh, wait, I wanted... Yeah. Buy more figurines! Oh. That one just looks like Nero. Renzo Nero. That one is interesting. What does it have on the other side? It's just those? 48 and 3. Cute! Look at that little guy. With his little top hat and everything. Oh, I love him. Oh. That one kind of looks like a... That one kind of looks like if they decided to, for some reason, make like an animated Austin Powers. Oh, a little radio. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. Aunt Josephine's house from A Series of Unfortunate Events? Okay. Sure, I guess. Oh, that one's just like a smartphone. What did that say, though? Try to picture someone looking at you from a window. Who is it? A friend, a stranger, or yourself. Device 4. I mean, it said in the very beginning that these are supposed to be optional, so... Look at that little guy! Oh my god, I love him. With his little tiny ears on his head. I wonder which one it'll be. Oh. That one kind of looks like us as a ballerina. Huh. Okay. Well. That didn't change my truth percentage, so that was truly that was fully optional. What happens if I don't wash my hands? I'm just curious to see if this changes anything. No, not immediately. Okay, go back in. Damn, girl. You better wash those hands. This is like the 4th time in 2 minutes. Okay. I'm a little lost where to go from here. I don't know where I can get a rose. Maybe there's something outside that I missed. Dreamer and magician. Sorry, I just realized I was saying stuff in my head for a little while. Okay, so that's the club door I can't get into. This one I can't get any farther because the answers are free text, so I can't just like guess my way through. When would Renzo Nero have won big in Monte Carlo? This is room 1932. There wasn't really anything that mentioned a lot about Nero's life. No. There wasn't really anything that mentioned a lot about Nero's life except for that biography, so I thought that it would have been in there, but it wasn't. Is there maybe... Am I missing something? No, this is still the same thing. I was wondering if maybe I could come back in here now that I gave him those answers and I could just get new visions, or... Maybe I need to, like, call him again? 1798? $17.98. I guess I just need to try to call him again. I don't know. I don't really know what else I could do. Because there's definitely pieces missing. I just don't know where to find the puzzle. Or where to find the pieces, I guess. 1798. gets us anywhere. No one is answering. Damn. Where would I get a red rose? I could start like giving her names, maybe. Maybe that'll give us something. So that would all be about Lorelei. No. Maybe Renata? No. Nero. Oops. No. Renzo. No. Oh. Where's the N? Lorenzo. Electronic Art Symposium is definitely 1960. Cafe Photo Exhibition, I think, is 57. Mother, Sister, Her Father, 1938. The Petoff's band, Name and Telex, and Eunice Project. Those are the ones that I don't have any idea. Canzone dell'Oceano. Banker Renato leaves his city life behind, decides to sail the ocean to experience the calm of being in the eye of the storm. He robs his own bank to buy a ship, which he names Lily Christine. Okay. Adieu Tbilisi. Cuts out his eyes, gets sympathy from his commanding officer. Ace of Hearts is about a war, I think. Nuclear war is unavoidable, and in the name of peace, they form the terror group, the Ace of Hearts. A dog like all other dogs. Automobile. Un animale terrible. The third eye. Did you make it to the red window yet? I really am enjoying your game. I found this key. You hit it very well. You are good at this game. I'm not sure what else I can do. Okay, if I go through my notes here, right? The journal, there is something about the lunar phases that I'm not getting. There's something that's not clicking to me. Lunar phases of 1847. I must have the wrong dates, maybe? There's also the astronomical clock. The astronomical clock, I don't really understand how it works most of the time. So that one might be a little rough. Video cassettes, I haven't found a single one yet. Find the center of the maze. I need to get through the quiz club first. Meet someone at the show. I need a red rose. I don't know where to get it. Log into the supercomputer. I need the rest of the passwords, and I don't know where to get those. Unlock room 1973. I need the key, which means I need to get through the quiz club. Play a tune on the piano. Don't know how to do that. The diamond, spade, and club door. I don't know what to do there. Reach the center of the quiz club. I don't know how to do that because I need to figure out when he won big in Monte Carlo. The red rose. Code for the orangery pad is definitely a new issue that I don't really know how to do. 3 graves by the mausoleum. There are things that I need to get first. Help the old woman see. I don't know what to get her started. What to say, I mean. Open that box. I need to open room 1973 for that. The maze center gate. I need to get through the quiz club. The heart store, I don't have yet. Room 1982, I need the key from the quiz club. Unlock the revolver door. I have no idea how to do that. The only thing I can think of, maybe the lunar clock? Or lunar clock. Okay, so one thing I can think of is to go through and just try every single moon phase for the first one. Because I think the other 4, I think I have those right from the book. So I could just brute force and try to figure out what that last one is. Because there's something that's not working in my head. So, okay, so let's just start from pristine moon. Okay, that's not it. 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 Okay, so last time I did this one. 7. Not it. That's not it either. What the hell? mean, I drew the phases for 6, 8, 9, and 10. Correct. So, I mean, did I try? No, I think I made it all the way back to here. I have no idea. I have no fucking idea. It has to be that. I don't even know where to begin on this one. Okay. So the only information I have on this first page of notes, I wrote down from the outer ring, from the inner ring out, 1932, that tracks. 1924, 1807, because MDCCC. MCCC XC, so that's 1300. 100 minus 10 is 90. 8. 1398. I think what I did before was I changed those to times, then changed the I did something stupid, I know I did. 732 as Leo. What? Why did I do 732 as Leo? Oh, yeah, that's why. And 724 would also be Leo. Gemini 607, which would be June 7th. And then for 1398, I changed that to 198. Change it to 238, which would be 238, which would be March 10th, I think, which would be Pisces. It's not like the number of days into the year or something. Excuse me. I think my brain is turning off, honestly. So I know that I have the 1932, which I don't think 1932. I think 1938 is the earliest year. There is a 1932, but none of the other years, for Lorelei at least. 1932. Be 15 if I added all the digits together. That would only be. There's only 12 months in the. Are they all 15 if I add them together? No, 1924 is 16. And then 1398 is a lot. Yeah, 1398 added together is 21. So that's not gonna happen. I have no idea what's going on with those. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing. Huh. The medical records from the nursing home? Nurses have seen noticeable reactions when mentioning things such as family members, friends, places she has visited, or things related to her work. Okay, so what was her aunt's name? I can try that. What was her aunt's name? Steffi. Let's see if saying Steffi would maybe do something. Wrong way. That did something. What? Is that a vision? That's a vision. 1938 memory. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Gilda. Oops. Gildba. I don't even know what these are for, though. The Piece at Electronic Art Symposium. Photo collages. Cafe. Aunt, mother, father. The father's name. The hell? I swear I just heard the cat in here. Sorry. Maybe I do need to go lie down. Okay. So the father's name was in her 1948 memory. Werner. Where's W? Oh. Okay. These are gonna matter at some point, but I have no idea when. Okay. The piece at the symposium. I thought I did that one, though. I'm pretty sure I said OCU 3 and something else. Is there a name to the piece at Electronic Arts Symposium? Joe? Maybe Joe? Damn. Maybe it's KLB. Electron. No, that's not gonna work. Electronic Arts Symposium. Electronic Arts Symposium. $1960. No. Okay. So skip that one for now. Cabaret. Got it. Memory recovered. Okay. The photo collages. That would have been 57. Magi, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So there's one. I think those are the most obvious ones. The other ones I wrote down. So I did the photo collages, the cafe, aunt, mother, father. Sculpture project, telex name, Delphine's band. Sculpture project, telex name, Delphine's band. Oh, telex name is Guerrero. I hope I spelled that right. Guerrie. Sorry. R-O. Not the H. Oh, I spelled it right first try. Memory recovered. Okay, so that was telex name. So Delphine's band and the sculpture project are going to be 1973 and 1982 whenever I get those doors open. But for now, I think that's most of what I'm going to get. So the 1960 memory is what I have left. The 1960 memory has to do with the Electronic Arts Symposium. Her contribution ontwort. I passed that word so many times. There were probably so many people that were watching this that were like, dude, fucking read. Okay. Wait, what was that memory? That one just says 1963. If you split the images in half and take off the left half of the image, that just says 1963. Which is very interesting because it's a 1960 memory. Okay. So we have all maps. We're missing one book and 2 pages. We're missing 5 documents somehow and 8 papers and magazines. 2 films, games, and scripts. 2 notes. 2 signs, no letters, 1 pattern, which is actually pretty interesting because what pattern could that be? 1932, 1938, 1948, 1953, 57, 60, 62. 63 didn't have a pattern. That must not be related to rooms. Because, yeah, 9 rooms, 9 puzzle boxes. Yeah. 2 visions. And then 1 whole section of something. We're getting very close. There's just... That TV scares me every time. I haven't found a single cassette tape anywhere. So. None of the stuff that we got really helps me out that much. Unlock the journal and the astronomical clock. I think those are going to be my focuses when I come back to this. The journal and the astronomical clock. Because there's got to be something that I'm missing about the astronomical clock, the journal, like what lunar phases I'm supposed to use. I don't know. There's got to be something that I'm not quite getting. But I need to take a brain break, so we're going to be done for today. Yes, and it is 9:24, 9:23, whatever. Okay. Cool. Well. Yeah, that was a lot today. I need to take a brain break because we somehow did and didn't get a ton done. That was a weird one, I think. But then again, I think that's just the game. It is really like it's interesting. I'm trying to like think about how I could have misinterpreted the journal, but there's only 5 things where it goes significantly into the days. And that's the 5 letters that we found in the safes. Or that's all I can think of that has the set of 5 dates. There's 4 horsemen. Oops. Well, I guess while we're here, I can just check. Because we got the maps. There was nothing in the books that was super specific on days. Oh. Huh. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think I even read this page. I don't know. But I mean, there's so many names here. And I still don't know how to find out the information about his like Monte Carlo game, but none of these go super big into dates. Like the actual date states. But then here you have you have the 1846, 1847, all the letters signed your brother. And then there's nothing else going on with these, with the signs. The patterns are fine. The magic posters are in sets of 5, but there's no clear way to make dates out of these. And I think this is the sequence to the computer, like, passcode anyway. Those are all visions that don't matter. I guess there is the message here. The rune R, the rune I, the rune O, the rune L, and the rune E. Real. But those don't make sense with the moon. I don't know. I guess I didn't do anything with those. I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to go think on it more than anything, but I do have all these patterns still, so yeah, I'm good to go ahead and quit. Yeah, I just need to go think about it, I think. There's a lot to think about right now with this game. Like, I am kind of stuck again, but I'm not, like, the most stuck. I think the solution is, like, right there. I can reach it, but it's, like, just out of reach. I need to figure out how to reach that little bit more and be like, there we go. But yeah. That'll be it for today. Thank you all for watching. This was Lorelei and the Laser Eyes Part 9. We're almost at Part 10, and I think maybe we're gonna get to like 12 or 13, depending on how long the game goes. So we still got a good chunk. But we'll see what happens. Maybe it's a super quick ending. I hope not, though. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Like I said, I appreciate each and every single one of you. I love y'all. Everybody make sure to take care of yourselves today. Get a snack, get a drink, get a bath, take a nap. Do whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves. I will see y'all for more Lorelei and the Laser Eyes next week. See y'all in the next one. Bye.